Okay, now we're live.
So tonight, what we're going to do is kind of more practical application stuff. We've done a few different exercises and a few different drills. Shaping the balls, flowing energy between the two people, and like we said last week, please continue doing those. It is a great exercise to help you learn how to manipulate energy in different ways. Tonight, what we're going to do is essentially someone's going to just push out and steadily increase it. And then once people get uncomfortable, they'll have the ability to use their shields they were working on last week and the week prior to be able to learn how to push their shields up when someone's just flooding energy. And it's the practical application. It's better to do things like this in a controlled environment where it's not someone being wholly aggressive or malicious. Only a tiny little bit. So that way it's a more controlled environment, and it's easier for people when they get uncomfortable, even if it's to the point of them not being able to put their shields up. There are people here who have the ability to cover down. Safety disclaimer. If you get uncomfortable to the point where you cannot do that, look directly at Crystal. Make eye contact with Crystal.
I was like, can you see me? I'm in the one spot looking, I'm like, alright. I'm in the one spot, I can't get direct eye contact.
Straight hand.
I'll stand up when it comes down to it.
Okay.
That way I've got eyes on everybody.
Make eye contact with the holder of the leash.
I'm still wearing that shit.
So, yes, there are multiple dogs here tonight. We have Blue, the visiting Caney, and also Tiki, who is a 13-year-old Chihuahua. So, like I said, tonight is going to be more practical application stuff, and after we do that and everybody's gone through it, we'll see about other people being, if they feel comfortable with it, pushing their energy and letting people throw their shields up and everything like that. It's a purely voluntary basis. No one has to do this. And then next week is going to be in reverse. So it'll essentially be someone drawing in full tilt from everything, and then you'll be able to, same thing, throw your shields up, get used to that kind of reaction process. And then after that, basically we'll cycle back to double click on grounding and protection and everything like that. And then I have an idea for the next set of classes, but I've got to talk to the three
The handlers.
and make sure it's okay and everything like that, but we'll talk about that later. 'Tis a surprise. But so that's pretty much everything for the instructional stuff tonight. And again, when you're doing stuff like this, safety disclaimer as always, stuff like this has the potential of opening yield bear fighting boxes, and it has a potential of getting out of hand and can cause you to relive and go through stuff that you may thought you have worked through or not at all. Just keep that in mind, and please, if you're going to walk down this path of energy manipulation, please do so with that in mind. Try to be as safe as possible. And the final disclaimer of that is when you start practicing, everybody has a light regardless. When you start practicing, your light will get brighter and brighter the more you do so. Things notice that. That is why we harp on grounding and protection so much. And also, once you open this door, it will never fully close, ever. I don't care if you walk away from it for 50 years and don't touch it. It will never close all the way. You will have to continue grounding and protection at a minimum in order to take care of yourself. So with all of that in mind, shows that we have coming up this week, Kat, you're by the...
So there's none this week. Not this coming week, but the week after will be closed, getting ready for Polk, correct?
Yeah, so what is it, the
So
6th?
the 9th and 10th of March will be at Polk, so the week prior we will be closed.
We will still have Witchy Wednesday though.
We will still have Witchy Wednesday.
It'll be mostly like pack up, hang out, goof off, stuff like that. There may not be a live for that one depending on what's going on.
Right.
But there will still be, the shop will be open. We will still have a Witchy Wednesday.
Yep. And then that would be it for shows. Aspen on the 16th, possibly. Of
I know there's Aspen on the 9th, I think, as well as Tag Rainbow, but because we're going to be at Polk, we're not going to be attending those. But if you are in
Right.
this area, those are local shows, so please feel free to attend.
And also, we found out while we were out at Fair of Champions, there is a new event group setting up in the Kilgore area. And it is Uppsala Events, right?
Yes,
It's the actual.
spring market.
Yeah, it's their spring market. It's
In
every weekend in April.
Saturday and Sunday starting at
y'all-
10 a.m.
Yeah, so all go out, look them up, check on Facebook. We'll try and get links and stuff shared through the B, through APAT, and everything like that, so we can kind of get the word out as much as possible, because
Yep.
this seems like it could potentially be really good for the community in this area. I believe the goal that the individual that is kind of in charge of everything is, their goal is to essentially reconstruct an Uppsala here in East Texas. So if the community can get behind this and support this, that would benefit all of us greatly. But other than that, that's kind of all we have coming up here in the next few. So please continue practicing and be safe when you do so. Y'all have a good bye.
Is my leg comfortable?